So it's 6:58 a.m. on day 5, and we're about, I don't know, 4 to 5 miles out from Muir Trail Ranch. There's Stephen. Just thought you'd like to look. Alright, this is some hot hiking action. We'll catch up again later, probably from the ranch. So, what looks like a creek is actually pretty typical of what our trails look like in these low-lying meadow areas. Beautiful meadow, but with all the runoff and all the snow, it's just moist and muddy everywhere, which makes things a little difficult, as Stephen's wet feet can attest to.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah?
The feet are pruny.
Right. Pruny? What about those crevasses in your toes? Your heel. Here we are at Muir Trail Ranch. It's about noon on day 5. We got our resupply, repacked all our stuff. You can see all the buckets and stuff from other resupplies. A little anticlimactic, I will say. Apparently, you can't buy food, you can't use the hot springs, you can't do, there's not even a bathroom. So basically it was just resupply and go. We had a lot of leftover food. We should have waited our leftover food, but you know, we planned better than we needed to, and so we're just going through less food and we're making more miles than we intended. So we need to go there though. Yeah, we'll take back on the trail in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and tell you how it goes. Bye, love y'all. What you doing there? That's amazing. How you guys doing? Yeah? Hey, I'd take it. Enjoy. Follow horse shit for the next couple miles. So, I think we're about a mile or so from the border of Kings Canyon National Park. Sequoia Kings Canyon. Yeah, and despite all the snow you've seen and us bundled up, it is hot out here right now. It has to be in the 90s, and just, except for that shade right there, that big ponderosa, or big cedar ponderosa, not a whole lot of relief. Look at this guy. We're all covered in sweat.
All right, we are now in Kings Canyon National Park, heading towards Evolution Valley and Creek and Lake, San Joaquin River. And this is the San Joaquin River. This is day 5, Sunday the 30th, right? Yes. And tomorrow we will be doing, well, maybe tomorrow, if not the next day, Muir Pass. All right, that's all for now.
So here we are in the searing heat. This is hot. It's hot. This is a bridge over the San Joaquin River, main stem. Evolution Valley, I believe, is just around that corner, and that's our next stop, but the heat is really wearing us down. We're still down like 11 miles? That's good. So even though we stopped for 3 hours at Muir Trail Ranch, we're still making good time. Yep. See you later.
All right. Okay, we are now, after a pretty steep climb of about 900 feet over about a mile, we were reached up into Evolution Valley, and that is Evolution Creek running down
We get to cross that later.
Yes, later on we will cross that, but not here. Okay, more later.
Here's some more of Evolution Creek. Real pretty.
Okay, here we are taking a break at a pretty amazing spot here, Evolution Creek. We are going to be getting ready to cross this pretty soon, up ahead a little bit. There you can see it coming down. And right back down. All right, so more later.
This is a meadow in Evolution Valley. Somewhere where the creek meanders, we're going to find a place to cross. It's really beautiful out here. Buggy for sure, but beautiful. I can see already some people are trying to cross around here. But we'll give it a go. Storm happening out there, lots of thunder. I think we found a place to cross. It looks pretty shallow. It is a gorgeous afternoon with a storm coming in. Gorgeous spot, and Steven's going to go first. Good luck, my brother. Be sure to probe for skeletal girth. Thunder in the background. How's the current? Excellent. There's fish down there too. Trout. Awesome. Good job, bro. All right, well, he's gonna make it, and I guess that means I'm next, but what a gorgeous afternoon with this thunderstorm. What? All right, my turn.
All right, here comes Michael, crossing Evolution Creek. I just crossed.
So good. I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
Look at this.
Thunder in the background. Adding drama to the whole scene.
What?
I said adding drama to the whole scene.
That's right. Oh, it's beautiful. That feels so good.
And he is across.
After a hot day, that was perfect.
All right.
Oh, no.
Signing off.
Thank you.
All right, so here we are at our campsite for after day 5. I'm getting riddled with mosquitoes, but we had a good hike up Evolution Creek, and we crossed Evolution Meadow as you saw, and now we are at our campsite. And we've had a thunderstorm roll through, so we had to set up our tent very quickly. There's a mosquito. We had dinner. Michael made some delicious tuna noodler, kind of like a tuna casserole. It was very, very good. And anyways, we'll do confidential in a little bit. It looks like we might get another storm passing, so we may have to get inside the tent for that. All right, talk to you.
Okay, so this is kind of a late John Muir Trail Confidential. We're in the tent because we arrived at our campsite here in Evolution Meadow under storm. So anyways, my name is Michael Glore. I am 40 years old. We are in the Evolution Valley. What did I like best about today? It's really hard to say. It was a difficult day. I think what I liked best about today was probably just getting into Evolution Valley and finding a place to take a rest after a long climb and overlooking what's a beautiful river. What surprised me, I would have to say, is Muir Trail Ranch. It sucked. I'm not gonna lie. It was. I expected more amenities. Basically, it was hot. All we could do was get our bucket. We couldn't use a restroom. We couldn't buy food. We couldn't go to the hot springs. It was just kind of a disappointment. And what am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to exploring the Evolution Valley, and I am looking forward to possibly going up in the past and seeing Muir for the first time. It'll be really exciting. So that's it for me, and now I'm going to pass it over to Steve. You look like death.
Hi, Steve Glore, age 37, Capricorn, heard that before. What I liked most about today, I would have to agree with Michael, Mr. Darcy, is I enjoyed crossing Evolution Creek.
Oh, yeah.
It was fun. And I enjoyed a nice little rest spot that we had where the Evolution Creek was coming down and then sort of forked off. There was a nice little island in the middle. It was a really nice spot to take a break. What surprised me the most, I have to say, same as Michael, Muir Trail Ranch, blue. The only good thing about it is that I was able to send an email to Juliana and send an email to Bob, letting him know that we would like him to bring us a fuel canister so that we can cook our food when he meets up with us in about a week. What I'm looking forward to most about tomorrow is, I guess this time I have to agree with Michael again. Checking out Evolution Valley and hopefully, possibly going up to Muir Pass. So that's it for today, and we will check in again tomorrow. Bye.
Alright, it is Monday, July 31st. It's about 7:45 a.m. We've been hiking for a while and doing our usual morning rituals. We are probably near McClure Ranger Station and probably about 10 miles from Muir Pass, which we hope to get to after lunch sometime, but depending on the amount of snow. So another beautiful morning. We had a storm roll through as we were setting up camp last night, but it's sky all around. And other than that, I'll check in later. View from the McClure Ranger Station, overlooking a meadow and those peaks of the Evolution Valley. Not bad. So there's Stephen climbing, and I think we've reached the top of Evolution Valley. We climbed up at a lower Evolution Valley, and man, it's gorgeous up here. That is the Hermit. That's the name of that mountain at about 12,000 something feet. And here he comes. Guy climbs like a goat. Good job, buddy. So here we are in the upper Evolution Valley, approaching Evolution Lake. I'm sorry, it's just so beautiful. And these mountains named after, appropriately, Mount Darwin, Mount Mandel, Mount Lamarck, all 13,000, approaching 14,000 feet, like 13,700, 13,800, but just what a beautiful area to be walking through. So awesome. I've been waiting for this for a long time. There's Evolution Lake. We're going to stop here for a short break. Which is beautiful. So we just got very briefly interviewed and photographed by a photographer for Outside magazine. So with any luck, we'll be in a fall or winter edition about the John Muir Trail, so that'll be cool. Anyways, so we've just come over a hump and a little bit of a snow field, and this is the upper lobe of Evolution Lake, and my God, it's just incredible. Do you want to live here with me? Yeah. No, you. Oh, okay. Thanks, Dusty Bottoms. Beautiful. Well, here's the inlet of Evolution Lake and all the high peaks that surround it. We are heading up towards Sapphire Lake, which is just above that bench there. Got some nice fresh water from up there. What a spot, huh? Yeah. Alright, Sapphire Lake is next. And this is Sapphire Lake. Somewhere up there, dogleg left is our pass. It's actually, I think we're getting winded at this elevation. It's about the highest we've been. Not too high though. Some storm clouds over there. And that could be fun. In the meantime, we get this beautiful scene. Alright, we just ate our lunch and are ready for the assault on Muir Pass, which is somewhere out there. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it is. Other mountains include the Three Sisters and other stuff. Alright, well, let's go do this. This is more challenging than we thought.
Yeah.
So this is Muir Pass. We're going to cross right here. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see a little hunk of ice that fell into the water. That's where Stephen went through. Your pants stayed dry at least. But we both sank to our knees, so hopefully it'll be better on the other side of the creek. It's pretty, but it's wet and cold, as Stephen can attest to.
All right, we're on day 6, about 1:15 in the afternoon. Up there is Muir Pass. That's where we're headed. There's Michael. Yes, frozen lake, partially frozen, starting to unfreeze. So pretty.
It's taking longer than we thought.
Indeed. All right.
I'm not sure if you can see it in the center of the frame, but there's like a little beehive-shaped hut, and that's the Muir hut. That's the pass. We're quite frankly almost there, maybe another mile. But this has been wonderful, actually. You know, adventurous, kind of scary at times, but that's what makes a wild experience, and it's thrilling. This is beautiful landscape. Oh, I love it here. And we should probably get going soon.
All right. It's been a hell of a climb, but here we come around. Up to Muir Pass. There it is. Oh. Muir Hut.
Good job, buddy. Hey! Well, we're just coming down the other side of Muir Pass. You can see the hut right there. Here's what's on the other side. Some beautiful lakes with some deep, deep blue colors. I am wearing my micro spikes because apparently now my shoes have like zero tread, which is why I kept slipping and falling. Very frustrating. I never felt in danger, I just felt frustrated the whole time. But what a spot, huh? Cool, well let's get down and dry these feet. Okay. What you think?
Come down about, I don't know, 800 feet, 1,000 feet after Muir Pass. Heading down that way. Slowly but surely.
Alright, so here we are. Day 6. We've set up camp. Went about a little over 14.5 miles today. Left from just past Evolution Creek. Went up to Evolution Lake. Went over Muir Pass and about 4 or 5 miles beyond. And now we have our campsite here. Back there, we've got that. Really pretty. Some clouds on the horizon. Anyways, we're doing well. We've covered now about 98 miles total since we started in 6 days, so that's pretty good. And tomorrow I think we're going to get some mileage in, but no big passes or anything, and then we'll be set up to do Mather on day 8, which is a day ahead of schedule. So we'll check in again later for John Muir Confidential. That's all for now. Bye.
So I already shot this on the GoPro, but figured I'd use my phone as well. This is the view from just below our campsite on day number 6. And we've put in about 98 miles so far in 6 days. So we're doing well. Averaging about, I think, 16 miles a day. Isn't that what that? Whatever. Anyways, this is below, about 5 miles down after finishing Muir Pass today, and it's beautiful here. Anyways, that's all for now.
So we're eating dinner, and this deer is just literally right there. Hello, deer. It's crazy. It keeps coming closer. Yeah, run away. Oh my god.
Alright, here with another tent edition of John Muir Trail Confidential. This is day 6, July 31st. It's about, what, 8 o'clock right now?
It is 7:59, yes.
7:59, and we are camped about a mile or two west of the Peat Meadows, next to a beautiful waterfall. And so, tell us who you are. Your age.
Steve Bloor, aka Dusty Bottoms.
Dusty Bottoms.
37 years old.
Steve, or Dusty Bottoms, tell us what was the best thing about today for you?
The best thing
Your favorite thing
today for me was Evolution Lake and getting to Muir Pass and getting to the hut after a tough climb through a lot of slushy, wet snow and fall on a snow bridge into some water and a lot of wet feet and frustrating climbs over rocks and all that.
I gotta say you handled it a lot better than I did. So.
Thank you.
Good job. What surprised you today?
What surprised me today? It surprised me when I fell through the snow bridge into the water.
Yeah.
That surprised me.
That was surprising.
And it surprised me more because at the time I thought I had fallen into like a raging river.
Yeah.
I was going to get carried away, but it turned out that I just basically fell into a creek that was cold and that I really wasn't in any danger of anything bad happening.
And what are you looking forward to tomorrow?
I'm looking forward to getting some good mileage in and the Golden Staircase, which will be a pretty steep climb in the afternoon, and getting set up for doing Mather the next day.
Alright, thank you, Dusty Bottoms.
Alright, thank you very much.
Alright, here we are. We already know where we are,
Yep.
so go ahead and tell us your name.
My name is Michael Glore. I'm 40 years old, but you might know me as Mr. Darcy. And that is my apparent trail name as I left on in the book at Muir Hut on top of Muir Pass.
Alright, so tell us today, what was their favorite thing about today?
I think the favorite thing was just approaching Muir Pass and just seeing that, moonscape-like landscape. It was just so severe and stark, but stunningly beautiful, and feeling like you and I were the only people out there. And just seeing that hut so many times in pictures and film, and thinking I'm going to be there soon. That was the best thing, just being in that landscape.
And what was the most surprising thing about the day for you?
I think the most surprising thing was the amount of snow.
Yes.
We've been hearing a lot about it, and I admit I kind of probably downplayed it a little bit in my mind. I think if conditions were a little different, i.e. if the snow was packed more, it probably wouldn't have been such a problem, but it was so slushy and melting. It was like spring in Alaska where you're always wet, your feet are always wet. I was surprised by how much I struggled getting up that pass.
Very good. I like the honesty. I like
Yes.
that.
It's raw.
And what are you looking forward to most about tomorrow, day number 7?
Tomorrow I'm looking forward to, quite frankly, a day without passes. Hopefully a day without too much snow on our feet. It'd be nice to dry out our shoes. I'm looking for just a nice, I'm hoping the scenery is fantastic, but I'm looking for a nice kind of, level or easygoing hike. My shoes
Except
are...
for the 2,800 foot
Except for the
climb.
28 foot at the end. But Golden Staircase, I look forward to that too. But I'm just looking for kind of a slightly uneventful day.
All right, excellent. So we'll check in with you tomorrow night and see how that worked out for you. All right, thanks, Mr. Darcy.